Let's get it. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be explaining to you guys Matic. It's going ham, when to get in, why should you get in, and why is this coin taking off. Number two, I'm going to be telling you guys about the information in the news that's going around and what should you do. What coin should you get? Should you be looking to buy right now? And I'm going to go over the charts and let y'all see where these coins are taking off. Alright guys, so let's get into it. So as we see, Matic is at the end. I mean, it's 41%. It's at 232. It looks like that $3.36, like I told you guys before, is coming to fruition. So any pullback, that pullback that we had at $2 was a good time to jump in. I think it's going to be another pullback coming up, but it's at $2.32. It actually passed Cardano. Cardano's at like $2 right now, the last time I checked. So Cardano is kind of just taking this little pullback for right now. So next we got the synthetic network token. I got this coin as well, and if you guys don't know, in the link I got a Celsius link where you guys can get cryptocurrency by the week. So I have my Matic. I got 1,000 Matic, and I'm going to transfer my other 1,000 Matic in the Celsius link right now because the market looking a little shaky. So I might as well get my Matic every week. So on Celsius, they will give you 13.9% on Matic that you got per year. So that means if you got $1,000 in Matic, they're going to give you $139 a year. Now, if it goes up, the value of it is still going to go up. You're going to have more money. So if you got $2.30 and you had that at 1,000 and it went to, let's say, $4.60. So you're going to have more money. So Celsius is a great platform where you can hodl. It's where you're going to keep your coins and they pay you coins with what you got in there, okay? So synthetic is a one that's 13.9 and Polygon is 13.9. So just to let y'all know, these coins are one of the highest paid out coins in the crypto industry. So that let me know that these were good coins to pick. So next we got Harmony. Okay, which in my training class I told y'all about this coin. I actually sold it at 15 cents, but I'm definitely trying to get back in. Sushi Swap, we got Sushi Swap back in at the top 5. 8 Aave Telecoin is still in there at 0.4 cents. Even though it went down 29% in 7 days. That's a coin that I'm going to be looking into. Telcoin. So I'm going to probably do a video upcoming on that because I've been seeing that in here so much and it's at a good low range. So I'm going to get into that. So let's get into the news, guys. All of this news that's going around. So this crypto bull, Mike Novogratz, all right, he sees the Bitcoin pullback to this level as a buying opportunity. And he's saying it's at 40,000. So what it looks like is the big whales are trying to get this crypto down and buy it as low as they can. So we can probably be expecting coins to come down. Now, that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to happen. People can be buying coins right now. But as we've seen, we got a big amount of new investors that came into the game. Just me with all the phone calls I got, my friends. Hey, man, set me up at least 100 people I spoke to. So that lets me know it's a lot of new money came in. And once they realize all of this new money come in, they go ahead and pull out and try to buy at a different position because it's like those new investors are going to sit their money there because they're trying to make money. So they're not going to, and if they pull it out, it's going to be a loss. So I think a lot of big bulls are buying right now. Okay, so let's go over one of my students hit me and they said, hey, I'm up, man. I'm up on AD. This is a perfect lesson I gotta explain to y'all. This is a perfect lesson of what you gotta do. He says, hey man, my Ethereum, I'm negative 300 in my Ethereum, but I'm like at 9K gain for my Cardano. So what I told him, what I would say, you could have sold ETH when you was up, but now that you're down, it don't make no sense of selling. But investors might start taking profit with ADA, which could bring it down since it been so hot lately. So sell when you up. So right here, when he had that 9K gain, he should have took profit right here. Now when you looking back on it 2020, now I'm speaking to you as a new investor, you should have took profits right there. You're just up so high that you got to take profits. Now, I told him it might be a better idea to ride ETH wave. I sold 100K of ETH at 4,100 and bought back with 30K at 3,750. Now, I bought back 30K at 3,750 because I didn't know how low. Now, when I bought that 30K, that's what I have sitting. Because now with my other ETH that I had, I was like, hey, I'm going to try to buy this back at 3,000. So it's the buyback game, which you guys, with the new investors, got to understand. It's taking profits and buying back in. Now, at the end, he said, okay, I'm going to just chill. Then I told him the next day, now this was Friday. Now, Saturday, I said, hey, I sold some of my Cardano at $2.30. And I'm going to try to buy back in at $2. So I sold like majority. I got my huddle bag of my Cardano. I didn't. I love. And this was like the perfect time to sell on your majority of your coins, because it was new investors coming in and people are pulling. So the moral of this story is, like CNN put on this before, if you want to invest in crypto, you need coaching, consulting. Okay, I took losses in 2017 and 2020. I just cashed out, but I bought back in after the whole crash. But that experience is what people got to learn from, and to where now where I'm at, where I can predict the top and pull out of the top and buy at the bottom. It takes time for that, and you need to be over it, have some coaching. Now, CNN just put this. They're just marketing coaching now because they understand that with the news, a lot of new investors are just losing money. Because when I sold in 2017, it was because of news. It's because what people said, what people are saying. It wasn't nothing factual that I researched, both instances. So this is what's happening. This is why the market probably going down. A lot of new investors are like, they don't want to lose. They don't know what it's like to lose. They don't know you got to lose to win. You got to get there to win. So make sure you hit the link for my coaching. It's the news alerts. It's what I'm doing. You'll get to know what I'm doing when I'm selling out of the market. It's important that you know this information, know what somebody's doing who's making six figures in this industry, who's making money with the crypto, who watching the market go down like, dang, when am I going to buy? Is this the perfect time to buy? Is this the perfect time to buy? This is where you're going to be making the most of your profits. It's not just, you can make money when you sit it in there and just, forget about it. In a couple years, you'll make it. But selling the top, buying in at the bottom is just what the smartest thing that you can do with crypto. Okay? So, after I get into that, we're going to get into on Yahoo Finance. They saying the Bitcoin chart is see around worsening with $40,000 in focus. Now, I told y'all that first article where the guy says he's buying at 40,000. Yahoo Finance, another article, they're saying focus could be at 40,000. So this lets me know it's going to be buying opportunities. And let me understand, y'all, when it gets to a certain point to where it's too low, it's going to come back it's gonna come up fast. It's like if you're pushing something down, so it's just gonna come. That's what's gonna happen because people are gonna buy, and it's just gonna cause an effect. So 40,000 at Bitcoin looks like we can go a little under 40. It looks like in the market, guys, we can go a little bit under right now. It could be a little rain coming up before we get to some sunshine. Or it could just go up from here, but you just got to be ready to move accordingly. So I'm looking forward to things dropping a little bit and buying at a little, and really I'm kind of want them to drop a little bit. I never been like, I always was, these last months, I always been the one sitting there like, oh man, just sitting there letting, it's taking a little bit of profits. But now I'm in the top and I'm buying in the bottom, and it's a great feeling because when the thing's going down and you still got control over what you got, it's a better feeling than you watching your stuff going down like 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. It's like it could get to you. So get coaching. Get to know what somebody who's doing and when they buying and when they selling, so it give you a feel of the market a lot faster. Be expecting, a little bit of come down, but just know that whoever, it's a great opportunity. Okay? So I'm going to get into a little bit of the chart. So this is Bitcoin right now. We're at 42.9. We're almost at 43,000. So like you're saying, guys, we've been on this trend of going down, coming up, look like a little bear trend. But it's okay. It's okay because we got to go through the rain to see the sunshine. So as you see where do we see Bitcoin going from here? So we see it dropped all the way down to 42.8. And as we see these lines here, it looks like, it's going to play between that 40 and 59K, 52K, I think, for a while. Before we get to the next month, I think maybe we can get a little bit more explosion. Okay, so let's take a look at Matic. I'm sorry, I'm in love with Matic. Matic's been doing this thing. It's just been killing it. It's at 254. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Wow, it almost touched $2.78. This is crazy. So it's at $2.51 right now, just blowing Cardano out of the waters. Blowing it out. And I said I was going to sell all of my Cardano I can't do that. I was just joking. But I wouldn't mind doing it. Hindsight 2020. I wish when I did that video, I would have just threw all of my Cardano in the Matic because, Matic is just on a tear right now. So, Matic is just, we see from 33 cents, to $2 this coin probably going 100x. It's probably going to be the 100x coin right now because it's on the Ethereum platform and it's just low gas fee. So I suggest if you can get in. Because moving like this, wow. Okay, so let's look at Ethereum. So ETH kind of picking back up at 3,300. So ETH, what do I expect from ETH right now? I expect ETH to drop below this $3,000. I expect to be buying ETH back at $3,000. Now, biased because I'm trying to tell you, I'm just going off of what the news and my feeling. I feel like the market's going to come down a little bit before it go up. But I feel like once it gets to that point to where investors is feeling good about those numbers, it's going to push fast because a lot of money going to come in. Just like it did before when it got to 60 or when it got to 4,300. So I'm expecting it to drop. It could not. It could go up, come down, and stay, but I'm expecting it to go below 3,000. All right? So let's take a look at Cardano. All right, and woo, Cardano is at $2. Woo. Okay, so here we got Cardano at $2. Looks like a good entry point. Anything under $2 is a good entry point, I think, for Cardano. If you can get it up under there, you see that 190, 191. It was like when it touched it, it was a lot. It bounced back. So that was that seems like the bottom. So hey guys, things is looking good for the market. Make sure, guys, you invest smart.